Amongst all this depressing talk about Brexit, the economy and the supply chain, I want to keep it light by talking about something positive in post-Brexit Britain. Apparently, we're producing record numbers of elastic bands for export to countries all over the world and elsewhere. Joining me today to talk about this is the biggest elastic band producer in the UK, Barry McCann. Welcome to the Trudy Lite Chat Show, Barry.
Well, thank you very much, Trudy, but there's a bit of a problem. I don't produce elastic bands. I'm a record producer and I've just put together a boy band.
Oh no. They've done it again, haven't they?
Who are they and what have they done?
I asked them to get me the record producer of elastic bands, and they've gone and got me a record producer with a boy band. Do you know anything about elastic bands, Barry?
Well, to say that I do, Trudy, will be a bit of a stretch.
I'll do the jokes on this show, thank you very much. If not elastic bands, do you know about manufacturing anything?
Well, I've just manufactured a boy band. They're complete strangers, never met each other before. I've no experience, no talent, well, no intelligence, come to think of it.
That sounds about right for a boy band. So what are you calling them?
A boy band?
Yes, I know it's a boy band, but what are you going to call them?
No. I'm actually calling them a boy band. Think of all the free name checking we'll get. I'm a genius.
I'm sure, but we must get on. We've only got 5 minutes, you know. So, who exactly are this boy band of yours?
5 young men with pin-up features who can open a song with their heads dramatically bowed and then come to life one by one and kind of move about in unison. Oh, and they're good at showing phony emotion in their faces too.
But they must have decent singing voices.
You kidding? Have you never heard of auto-tune? You can make Bob Dylan sound like Pavarotti.
Do any of them know anything about elastic bands?
Well, I'm not sure about elastic bands, Trudy, but one of them does speak with a northern twang.
Don't do that, Barry. So what you're saying is they don't know anything about elastic bands, their only talent is music.
Good God, no. Last thing a boy band manager wants is anyone with actual musical talent. They might start getting ideas above themselves.
Well, I think you'd be better off going into elastic band production, you know. Pop groups these days seem to last about as long as Andrew Neil on GB News.
Oh, when the sales start falling, we'll do what everyone else does. I'll have one of the band come out as being gay during a teary and emotional interview on the telly. Everyone will go, ah, and the sales will snap back like an elastic band.
Oh, I like that analogy. Just in time for the Greatest Hits album.
That's right, Trudy. And on the back of the crest of public sympathy, the gay one will leave to start a solo career.
Won't the fans be upset?
Well, it'll be great news for the counselling services all over the world, not to mention my bank balance.
So then they'll continue as a foursome?
Yes, I've got it all worked out. The media are bound to say that they'll sink without a trace. So we'll film the lads in the mid-Atlantic, above the wreck of the Titanic, dressed as foreskin divers as a publicity stunt.
What? Are they going to circumcise a whale?
Sorry, Trudy, I don't know what you mean.
Well, you said the boys are going to be kitted out as foreskin divers. I didn't even know whales had foreskins.
No, just normal skin divers, and there's 4 of them.
So why did you bring up the whale then?
I didn't, you did.
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't, but we must get on. We've only got 5 minutes, you know. So what will you do after that?
When the album goes platinum, I'll announce that the rest of the band are going to split up to follow solo careers. Nicely timed for the next album.
Another Greatest Hits collection?
Yeah, well, the same one but different cover and the tracks moved about. And what we call remastered, which means we mess around with the songs a bit. If you could call them songs, that is. But who cares? By then I'll made enough to retire.
What's to stop them reforming later on without you?
Let them. By then I'll be too busy with my new girl band.
Oh, actually I've always wanted to be in a girl band.
Will you be the gay one?
Maybe.
Well, that could bring me out of retirement and make me a few more million. Are we out of time then?
No. That's the cynical manipulation alarm. As you can tell, we have it on the least sensitive setting. But I think we've all learned something today. Especially you, Barry. If you're going to be that cynical, it'd be easier to make money by donating to the Conservative Party and bagging a lucrative PCR testing contract. And talking of Peter Fitzgerald of Randox, see you next Tuesday. And remember, keep it light.